Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. Give you guys a chance to tune in. I'll be right back. I'm getting my water and my hot tea because I like the combination. I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. We're coming in on our very first Freedom Friday of 2026. I'm so grateful to be here, to be able to say good morning to my late night shifters. And good night to those of you that are getting off and going home. And good morning to those of you that are just getting ready to get your day started. Hopefully, your Friday will bring you so much joy in this brand new year. The first Friday of 2026. And of course, the first Freedom Friday. And with that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Heart, the Omnic Incorporated. We are so pleased to be standing yet another year. Yes, another year with you guys. I'm very grateful. Hello, hello, hello. I'm looking forward to you guys tuning in on all networks. I'm so glad. So all I'm going to do is just I'm going to keep going. So for it to be our very first Freedom Friday, y'all, y'all stay on tuned. I'm so excited about everything coming down the pike, everything that I brought forward from 2025, and everything that is to continue to blossom, elevate, and grow. See you guys in 1 second. Stay on with me. Thank you. Now, this morning, I would like to just say, welcome your newness. Welcome your newness into the new year. Yes. Welcome everything old into the new year. Just welcome yourself into the new year. Yes. Yes. Welcome you into the new year. Say, hey, welcome, doctor. Welcome, journalist. Welcome, newscasters. Welcome, the new weatherman. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the business world. Welcome to what's old to them, new to you. Let's just say, welcome, everybody. I am pleased, honored, and a pleasure to be standing here today to be able to continue to grow and just move on with my programs and allow life to continue to dwell as it should. And so excited about those that are actually elevating and those that have elevated before me. Thank you so much for the example that you've led so that those of us that are in the race or have something to look forward to. So I am so glad and grateful for that. Let me go and get my tea and I'll be right back with you guys. Just give me 1 second. Yes, it's the first Freedom Friday of 2026. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yes, welcome to Instagram. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Omnic Incorporated, the Big Heart Radio, broadcasting live from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I'm just letting you guys know that, yes, we're here and we ain't going nowhere. So, with that being said, I'm so grateful for those of you that have come aboard the journey and have taken part in the mission and now have come forward with me into the 2026. I am so grateful. Now, I had shared with my brother that how long and far it took me to get where I got in my journey, how important it is for me to continue to give the master class, even if it is for free, give the master class so that we can all get ahead. So now, what I'm doing is paving what you call the way for the 55 and up. There's something about us sometimes that gets left behind. Either we know too much or not up with the Joneses, so we're not able to do anything sometimes without being on the backs of others. A lot of modern technology keeps us from doing things on our own. Some learn faster, like myself, and some have to go through courses. So if you find that there's some things that you want to elevate, and I look like something that could get you there, by all means, contact me and my organization, and we will make sure that you get to that. But now, moving on for my late night shifters, how's it feel to be on your very first payday on Friday for 2026? 2026 is going to be fantastic. You notice your first payday fell right on the first Friday or that first Thursday. Yes, congratulate yourself for your milestone. Look back. Are you still at your job? Those are milestones. You still with that temp company? That's a milestone. So we're done bringing and leaving. We're done updating, and now we're here. Now, the best part of having an update is having something to brag on. My brother said it's not bragging. You have come very far. So, yes, talk about your accomplishments. Share the way you got there. Let everybody see what it is that they might have to do to get to where you are. Because sometimes you don't never know. You just might be the guiding light. You might be the guiding light. Well, now you notice I did not straighten my hair. I'm staying chemical free. All since 2025, I've just been pressing and curling my own hair. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna leave it, and in 2027, I'm gonna put a perm in it. And 2027, that way, then I can see my real length. This year, we ain't doing no artificial nothing. I have yet to embark on that artificial intelligence they talk about. I don't use that. So I don't say not to use it, but I'm learning with my own mind. So therefore, I can pass on something in the flesh. All too many times, your artificial intelligence takes away from your natural mind and it doesn't allow you to learn the things that you're going to need to move forward and grow your own business. Hold on 1 second. Things that you're going to need to move forward and grow your own business. Hold on 1 second. Now here I am, guys. I had to get something to drink, and I just wanted to make sure that we were all tuned in and I'm all over the place. So thank you so much. Now, I've used one of my hair products. You would never be able to tell because my hair is already with that silkety silk. So, with that being said, I was able to come into the new year so natural, guys, that I came in with no lashes, came in with nothing but the little lip gloss, and of course, clean nails and very nice hands and clean feet, etc. So, I just wanted to say, what is my late night shifters next move? Are we going to journal in my book? You guys going to take the time and journal for this year. That way, by the end of the year, you'll have your own book. Journal with me. Start now. Let this begin your journey as a journalist. Start writing down everything that you need, all the fruits of the spirit that apply to your life. Start marking it down in the workbook. Let me know that you're following me and staying with me. So when you give me this at the end of the year, you, like two others, will have written your own book. I've given you a guideline to be able to do so. And what you're doing is going into a more in-depth, of course, than me. I'm using a guide. So I'm looking forward to you guys getting your journal this year and following me on the journey. Yes, following me on the journey. Now, I've been more and more blessed in my life than I have in a very long time. And that is because I kept everything starting and ending with me. There was nothing about my process or progress that needed an integration, needed a togetherness. I didn't need any of that at the time because the Most High had been separating me so that I could get the job done. So, yes, I'm looking forward to working with those business brands that are still standing this year. And yes, I'm very quite excited. Um, I'm still not interested in any new marketers or no things. So I'm not taking in any new persons to advertise. I'm not looking for any brand influencers right now. What I'm going to do is influence my own brands because the worst representative is somebody that doesn't know anything about your brand, especially it being their first time using, touching, or seeing it. Their presentation tends to be like everybody else. So, like if you got your own soaps, my cousin does soap. Some of them do candles. The person without you there sometimes can misrepresent your brand and make it sound like somebody else's stuff, or it's the same as somebody else's when it's truly not the same at all. We all have our own inventive and creative minds, and that's where our actual brand comes in at. That's where your brand comes in at. Your logo follows. So if you haven't built a brand in all these years, come to me and let me show you what building a brand looks like, not just having a logo. So there's some elevation that needs to be had in these businesses because we also far too many times jump directly from a product sale or a service right into a logo. You have yet to see but one t-shirt with my logo on it. Yes, I have them. Are they for sale? No, they're not. This represents my brand. So no, my logo and stuff is not for sale for nobody to wear or nothing like that. So no, the last thing that I'm doing is selling products. Now, my Big Heart logo, yes, a lot of people would like that logo. I can make t-shirts and socks or whatever you'd like on that, but I'm making jackets for my Big Heart. It's a more expensive process, but I'm more into a expensive lifestyle. That's how I live. I've created myself to be that since a young girl. So this ain't nothing new. So I don't really have a lot of new news to bring forward because I'm creating new news. Everything that I've endured and went through was such so what you call earning that I've earned my key. I've earned my way up to where I need to be at. I've gotten myself to the top. Now, I have yet to introduce my total package as a business because I wanted you guys to know I'm not really running a business. I'm running an organization. And with new members coming aboard, they are board members, and stuff like that. We're not running a business. We're maintaining an organization. And I want to thank everybody that accepted their position in my organization. And I'm going to start calling it ours now. I could use the terms ours. I could say we at this point, us, because we've come very far. We've accomplished quite a bit together. And I'm not going to leave you guys out here in the community that took care of me and made sure that my well being was okay. Those of you that have already called me and said, you know what, Lisa, you are so comical. You already know you have our support. Yes, I do know. I do know. So you don't hear me question. I don't have to prove my point or prove who I am and how my business is standing, because it's quite evident and obvious that my business, no matter what else anybody else accomplished around me, the Capricorn stands like a goat, a sea goat at that. And of course, we're going to stand in the field dolo and win. Yes, everybody's going to want to stand with you, the goat, because they know that you can withstand and stand by yourself. So I'm going to continue my journey just as I've earned and accomplished everything years and years moving forward. Today is the first Friday, the first Freedom Friday for the Big Heart Network, and the first Friday of 2026. I'm enjoying just that. So if you see me, guys, out in the street, just wave. Do not approach me. Just wave, because you may approach me and I don't know. So just don't do that, because I'm not trusting of nobody, because yes, I'm in my journey and I'm not playing with nobody at all. That's the Capricorn queen in me. And I'm definitely Capricorning all year, because what I did last year was I allowed the Capricorn season to come on in. I ran for city council. And when my season was over, I got on out the way for the Aquarius to come on through there. But I'm going to follow you Aquariuses all the way back to the Capricorn season again this year. So I'm going to be every zodiac sign this year personally. So I want you to know, when a Capricorn wears many hats, yeah, stay on your toes, twinkle toes, because the Capricorn season is that of fire and ice. And right now we're dealing with the icy part of the Capricorn. So yes, I'm cool, calm, and collected. And I am so grateful to be able to say, welcome everybody to the year. Welcome to the very first Freedom Friday of 2026. Welcome aboard, period. Welcome yourself into the new year. That's all we said. So now that we're here, we've moved on. Has anybody gotten any more money this year, or is the hope that your tree plant flowers grow? But just know that money doesn't grow on trees, and that money ain't going to make itself. So with the first Friday of the year, invest your first paycheck. Let today's paycheck, or you got it last night, let your first pay of 2026 be your first investment. Take something out of every pay that you get and put it to the side and add it to something. Put it to something. You'd be surprised what you can make happen every Friday. Yes, every Friday something can happen. So let your first Friday of 2026 be the most fabulous Friday, that you start treating every day like it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? You want your life to feel so exciting every day that you don't want to have to wait to the end of the year for us Capricorns to lead you out of your anguish, your depression, and into your hopeful spirit and your new season. We love to do that. But this year, we're just asking everybody, get on board. Like I said, get on the back of your God. Get on the backs of others if that's what you need to continue to do. If you have to be behind businesses or in front of businesses to make your business grow, then by all means, let that be your caption. But if you have gained some reins and are able to stand by yourself, sometimes you got to know, just like the commissioners and everybody always tell me. Yes, and I repeat it all the time. Dr. King started by himself. And so therefore, it can be a really good start, because sometimes everybody that you start with is not who you finish with. Keep that in mind. Who you start with is not always going to be who you finish with. So now, I would be recording off what you call on location. I will not going to be giving out of my own studio that I have here at home. You know, my little studio. I'll be staying put right here in my place where we go down that every Sunday. I'll still be recording live every Sunday, recording live right here from the Big Heart Network. What happens when you create your own stability is you wind up being able to take these things with you no matter where I go. My radio is live. No matter where I go, my Department of Human Service business is in my pocket. No matter where I go physically, not only do I take me with me, I'm fortunate to be able to say that I take my businesses with me as well. Yes, wherever I go, my business and my personality, the way who I am as a woman comes with me. I never had to have, I'm grateful that I never had to be sat down and talked to by no other adults to tell me how to convey myself, because it was in me naturally to be professional. Even as a little girl, I felt professional. Young girl doing hair, I always use professional tactics. Even just me, just as a parent, I took on a professional role. There was some stuff that I would do that a lot of us wouldn't do. You know what I mean? I have supported my children right, wrong, and indifferent. And I have had the opposite parent even say to me, hey, you got to teach them this way and that way. And I found it to be a little bit too late one day. I had already did what I did and made them know who they were. And I had to back off. But what I had known sooner, I probably would have handled those situations differently. Yeah, I used to gas my kid's father up and tell my kids that he could do no wrong. You know what I mean? I didn't broadcast to my children. Your dad's locked up. No, I didn't do those kind of things. I've always did what you call protected my family from top to bottom, even if he didn't live in the household like we was together. No, it wasn't never that. So I'm not here to profess that. I'm just professing that you yourself as a person grows into who you are. Now imagine not growing up. Imagine not growing and someone having to pull you to the side constantly and say, like you would do your new generations, you would say, hey, watch your mouth, potty mouth. Hey, don't do that. Don't sit with your legs open. Don't sit like that. Turn that music down. Why are you knowing all the words but don't know how to read? Like, these are some of the things that we look at from the generations prior to us. Sometimes it be a little bit too late. Yeah. Sometimes we get an adult product. Sometimes we women, we look for men and we look for a different presentation. But if you know for a fact that that man grew up in his mama's house, or he lived with his sisters all his life, or he was underneath of a baby mom that enabled him, you know how y'all start taking care of men? Y'all made that standard where these men come lazy and then y'all start talking about him every tax season. You want to claim him now. Now you want to claim the nigga because he done been in your house all the year long and you trying to figure a way how to claim somebody because now you realize that you was no benefit to me or they was no benefit to you. So you have to realize that, especially when you're growing your business and we're going on these different platforms and when you're going to different places, sometimes people don't know who they're in the company of. You know, you can say the wrong thing and somebody standing there and be like, oh. But you can tell a bridge burner when you see one because every month and every year they got to leave something behind because they burnt the bridge. Or somebody has elevated past them and didn't take them with them. So you have to be careful with the elevators that you get on. You have to create your own. So with my master classes coming up, I will be teaching you how to build your own steps. You know, the 12 steps is already created. The elevator was already invented. Now, elevation never ends. But who you are, you grow into it. When I was little, I was a little shyer than I am now. I grew into a fierce woman. I grew into accountability. Back in the day, I didn't have nothing to lose, couldn't care less. I don't care. I was all of those things. But today, the smallest little thing that looked like a jeopardy to a consequence, to a bad ending, I don't even go with it. I let the people sit where they're going to sit at, even if it's in shit. Because yes, also many times people contact me for resources. They contact me to ask me for certain stuff. And a lot of times, I send them on off to somewhere else because you need to go to the people that you had faith in. I'm not the one you need to come looking for when the crisis hits. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to direct you to the resources. And I'm going to send you sometimes to the people that said they got you. Because I didn't never say I had you. All I said is go and believe in what you believe in. Right here. I found it easier for me to follow all of the different walks of life. And I'm going to continue to do so yet another year. Yeah. And I'm making myself available on a mutual agreement with any city, county, and state. I'm creating myself as a foreign entity. This year, I celebrate my 501c3 being standing 1 year. I've only had my 501c3 standing 1 year. This year we celebrate a year of standing. It takes 2 years to be qualified for HUD. So trust and believe me, we're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Hey, we got the groove. Come on. We, meaning me, myself, and I, and this brain that God gave me. The brain is the mind of a split personality. So imagine coming in front of me, split, right? And I'm standing there like this, all over the place. Like, you think you're going to get that past a seagull? No, going back to the other personality, you looked better at night. A lot of y'all personalities look better at night because your daytime appearance ain't it. Your daytime personalities don't be it. So anybody that does have a two-way life, a double life they're living, I'm here to encourage you that your double life looks better on you at night. It's something about that daytime drama right here. I'm daytime. So y'all nighttime people got to step your little games up because y'all do look a lot nicer in the midnight hour. So I would be suggestive to say, continue to be outside. As the grass grows during the daytime and during the sun shines, I'm going to allow the sun to shine down on me and my congregation. And we're going to be invited to the hotel eventually. And you guys, I'm very, very selective with my audience. So therefore, we'll have a very private setting. Now, I'll see you guys at Yonex on the 14th. I'll be live doing a live event. I'm going there because, yes, he has all the proper instruments that I need. He has the sinks and everything that I need. Is he the only one? No. But he's somebody that I supported personally. And that is something personal between him and I. I've always supported Yannick in his humble little beginnings. I supported Yannick through his barber and chair up at the shop with me when I stood as a stylist beside him. So yes, I'm going to go if it ain't nothing but to just step foot in the door and just give him a big old hug and just walk out of there. But one thing about it, my hair products will hit uptown first. But am I limiting myself to here? No, I love my city. I'm bringing up my city other places. So yes, as I take this edge control and open it right here in front of you. This is what the edge control looks like. Okay. You can't smell it, of course, but you'll be able to experience it. Yes. Here we go. So coming into 2026 and every year after, we have something. Now listen, y'all. You ready? Boom. Now, if only you could smell. And look at that. Very textured, very nice. Look, very nice. So this is my edge control. And I'm so happy to be able to bring this. And I'm going to say, come on over here and let me do your edges. Yeah, this is my edge control. So that's what we looking like in the jar. And I'll be up to Yonex just to share all the rest of the stuff. So there we got that right there. You see? There we go. We got that right there. Now, also, with that edge control, yes, in my women's line, I still have my curl stick. Yes, I still have the curling stick. It's still wonderful. Yes, I have the curling wax and cream. The curling cream, you add very lightly to your ends. And when you get them twirls and them curls in your weave, your wigs, this is the curl wax that you want. Handmade by Dr. Glenn. Let's show you the color and consistency of that. Hold on. Let me show you the consistency of that. Now, welcome to the Instagram, welcome to YouTube, and welcome to my Facebook Live. We're all here. I don't do TikTok. I do have a TikTok shop, but I may see you guys on TikTok another time. TikTok is not for me. But I have a TikTok store, and my items will be there. So now, as you can see, there is my curl cream. Very clean. It looks so clean, it looks like there's a cover on it. So here we go. Here's the cream, guys. There we go. Look at that cream. Very whipped nice. Look at my hands, y'all. Very nice. So this is my curl cream. This is what you would apply to your hair, wig, or natural hair for that good heat. When you want to get that good heat, you would use my natural curling wax, guys. Yeah, so I'll be bringing all of my products. I'm going down to downtown. I'll be at Yonex, and I'll be out of town with the products. But I'm taking and starting here. So I'm, ooh, it smells so good, y'all. Oh my God, yes. So that was the edge control and the curl wax. Now I got us a brand new peach mousse for us ladies. Peach mousse. When I do my wrapping and my rod sets and my roller sets and everything, we're going to use this. And let me just show you the consistency. Of course, you can't smell it, but let's show you the consistency. Ooh, I can feel it in the container. Ooh, you feel it foam up in there. Look, very little tap. Look, a foam. This is my mousse for us ladies. And then let's see a little sample of that. Let me see. There we go. See that consistency? That's the mousse. It ain't doing no whole lot of running. It's very nice and foam consistency. Yeah, I could use a tap. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put it on the ends of mine because I have natural hair, so the mousse can't hurt me. And just that dabble saturated my hair a nice amount here, just on the top, giving me that thing, and it has that feeling of that good hold. And oh, it ain't sticky. Look at there. It's not sticky. Ooh, yes, yes. So that's just a sample of 3 of the ladies' products. But now, let me show y'all something about this beard kit. Hold on. And I'm going to end it like this here. Yes, of course, I have the shampoo and conditioner and body wash for the women. And now what happens is I'm selling the whole set, guys. So I'm selling the whole system. Now I'm going to demonstrate the men's system. The men's, for me, is what's going to do it. Because so many times, right? Way too many times, we get to them events. We get to these events and the women got everything they need sitting on the table. They make the men buy everything for them. And they say, well, we don't have nothing. So what I did is I'm going to start with your beard kit. I literally created for you, my fellas, for my men, for my guys. Now, hold on. Because I want to make sure I got your whole set together when introducing it to you. Okay. Now, for my men, yes, I have the beard wash. The wash. The beard wash. This is not your shampoo. I have your personal shampoo. This is specific for your beard to be washed. Your beard wash specifically. Now, here, your beard conditioner, specific for your beard. Now, I also have your beard balm. Here, let me show you what it looks like. This is for your beard. I'm emphasizing beard because, yes, fellas, I've created your body wash, your regular shampoo and conditioner for your body if you don't have a beard, and hair wave if you have hair on your head and want to use that. Okay, so here is your, ooh, yes, baby. Ooh, look at your beard balm. I did that, y'all, especially for my fellas. Look at the consistency. Yeah, so this is your beard balm. This is after your shampoo, your beard wash and conditioner. And while you're taking a shower, you can use your regular shampoo and conditioner, or you can use your mint. This is your regular for men. Body wash and body conditioner. Yes, for men. Now, the shampoo and conditioner that I really want to show you guys is this mint and tea tree for men. The tea tree treatment for men, if you've ever been treated to a tea tree, you know that this is what you need. This sensation is what you need. This is your complete kit with me. So a 15-piece kit. Oh, hold on. I forgot. You'll get a comb and a beard brush. You'll get your beard comb and your beard brush, and you'll get the wave bomb. Let's take a look at the wave bomb. The consistency when you smell it. Oh my God. Guys, look at the wave bomb. Let me see the texture of it. Let me see. And see, it's easy to open. I'm just opening it with my nails. Excuse me. Oh, look. Oh, oh, that pomade don't have a real loud smell, but all the ingredients, of course, is all natural. This is for my fellas. Your wave pomade. Yes, your wave pomade. And this is the consistency. So for your hair, it's very light. See, they're very light and smooth. Yes, yes. So you will have your own set, fellas. Ooh, ooh, 15-piece set. And there's more for you fellas. Not only do you have your beard balm, but I also made you guys beard serum and beard oil. Now, the complete set is $75. Now, $75 is your complete beard set. So your gift basket is 50% off. It's at $150 value, which consists of 15 products. The 15 products is at least 6 months worth of supply. So $150 with a sale of 50% off of my own products that I can offer you today on a cash value of $150 for $75. That's just for the complete beard set. Also, for a bonus comes a free shaving gel. The free shaving gel that directly created by me, by the Body Me brand, created by Dr. Glenn, the Signature Collection. Not only do you have the beard, but you have the shaving gel and the shaving aftershave balm, which is scented so beautifully, guys. So when you come, you'll get the 8-ounce bottles, and you will get everything. And what happens is they're pre-order. So you would order with me and let me use it on you, and then order with me, and then your products will come directly to your house. So no, I don't have a box of stuff in hand, and I'm not riding around with it in my car. I'm coming to you demonstrating it. And after I demonstrate the products, you're welcome to order. So I'm not having anything on hand that you can leave with, but I will give you the service. Ooh, now the men, you guys, I created you guys a shaving gel coming into 2026. So what I did is I made a gift basket to carry the 2026 edition. It's a limited edition. It's $150 value for the men. It consists of 15 separate products, a complete routine system for the men. So any of the men that are interested in my complete kit, beard kit, beard wash, the body wash, the whole situation, the oil, all of it inclusive, and a couple of free items like the free comb comes with it, and a free tea tree treatment comes with it. So not only do you get the $150 value for $75, you also get a free $75 service value as well. Because yes, I offer the complete system, washing from the head down to the beard, the whole thing, the facial, all inclusive, $75 for the service. Yes, and I do that in a private setting right here in my home on appointment only. So with that being said, I'm so grateful for you guys tuning in to my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube introduction to 2026 very first Friday. For those of you that are at work, congratulations on making it into your first Friday. Those of you that are home, getting yourselves together to go into the last day of the week, congratulations. We all made it. We've all made it. Congratulations to you guys. And I'm looking forward to keeping on going with you. So now we're done with the resolutions and we're done with all of that. We're done proving that we made it into the new year. Congratulations. And may your very, merry, merry new year be as bright every day this year as it was last year. Include the challenges, include the ups and the downs, and you get a year. And that's what makes 365 days so grand. Now, I'm going to go and enjoy my first Friday. I'm getting ready to head to breakfast. I'm waiting on my ride. And then, yeah, I'm coming back on into my place. I do that often. I step out. I'm a daytimer. I get everything I can done in the daytime. I turn around and get on my laptop and get some things done. Then after I come in from outdoors, I make everything about progress. There's not no time in a 24-hour day that something isn't either added, removed, or standing on both sides of the Capricorn table. So thank you so much. And I welcome all split personalities to come and join us Capricorns. Because there's one thing about a Capricorn. We're going to lead in dynamics no matter what. No matter what it looks like, we are the driving force of every zodiac sign. It is because of the actual Capricorn existence that makes other zodiac signs want to even be something. Because a lot of times after the Capricorns, we get out the way for the Aquarius, and then next thing you know, we don't hear nothing from you people. No, because we the dominant of the dominant. And when it comes down to the split, may your daytime be bright, because the Capricorn queen like me gets everything done during the entire 24 hours. It don't be enough hours in a day for a Capricorn to even worry about anything that's two of. Because we got multiples, quadruples of every two personalities anybody got. The Capricorn and the sea goat that come with us as a Capricorn is 20 times seriously, mostly more than that. So we're going to be cautious 2026. And yes, we're going to continue to be who we are, but we're going to do it cautiously, and we're going to keep other people's feelings mindful, because you don't never know. You might touch the wrong person, and they might just have you be held accountable for something you said or did, and you could have said it or did it in a different manner. So if you still being taught how to live, how to be, and how to exist, I'm so sorry that you have to be that way. Anybody over the age of 30 that still needs guidance on how to be a woman. There's etiquette classes they teach you in church, especially if you spent a lot of years in church as a young woman. There should be nothing today as an adult that no other adult can come up to Lisa Glenn and say, you know, I don't want you to be that way. And you shouldn't do that. Like a right for wrong conversation. There is no right or wrong conversation to be had with Dr. Glenn. So for those of you that tried that at, I'm going to say 2025, this is the first Friday of 2026. Yesterday was the first Thursday. That was the last time to even try to come to me with some togetherness. Because I said what I said. I'm coming in, ice and fire. One side of me is fire, the other side is ice. Right now, we're dealing with the ice. So let's be cool about that. So we're going to continue to be cool. We're going to continue to support DJ Gaines Bonds and everything that he does. He did a fantastic job participating in the city and a lot of events moving throughout this year. Congratulations to you, your significant other, and your family. I'm very proud to have you on board of the Big Heart Network. Although it's just a playlist, thank you for your support. Yeah, because your playlist is keeping the radio on. And thank you so much for every little bit of support, all your kind words, and all the little subliminal messages that you put out that are what you call, if the shoe fit, then I wear it. But if it ain't for me and it don't apply, I let it fly. That's the true genuineness of a real woman, is able to accept the things that she cannot change and encourage the things that she can. So what we're doing today is we no longer references these resolutions, the provage of who we were. We need everybody to get away from everybody's group, and let's see what the individual can be today in 2026. Today's motto in the year is called individuality. What is your individual personality? What can somebody come to you and stand on in 2026? Are you a phone call away? Are you an actual resource? You ask yourself this when you're going and opening your door again for your business. You've been running a successful business all last year. And what's the difference? You open the door, Wednesday? You opened the door and it felt different? Well, sometimes it does, because now you got to turn in all your finances from last year. You got to start claiming your dependents this year to get somewhere next year. So right now in 2026, we want your very first Friday to be your first investment. Take $2 out your paycheck and lay it to the side till next Friday. Start considering Friday as your breakthrough. Save something instead of spend something. So my first Friday, I tucked away $2,000. Now, what can I tuck away next Friday? If I don't got nothing but that $2,000 from this Friday, then so be it. But there'll be something in what you call the kitty. So you got to take them notes, take the notes, take the notes, write this down. In order to retain anything, you got to start and end with you, because everybody to start with you is not going to end with you. And that's where I'm going to end off with my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram live for this morning. And I'm so grateful for those of you that tuned in. No, I can't see you. I tend to see you after I get off. And guess what? I'm grateful for just that, because I'm not here for the audience. I'm here to deliver the message. You see that? I'm here to deliver the message. I'm not here to prove to you who I am and what I can do. I'm here to say thank you for allowing me to service you. Thank you, congregation, for following me. And yes, I'll see you again for our very first sit down Sunday. On Sunday, we're going to talk about Rebecca. And we're going to talk about everything that came with her life. And then we're going to talk about Jezebel and her daughter. We're just going to continue to talk about the daughters in the Most High God. We're going to talk about the women that were unnamed, the women that were less mentioned. We're going to become these women in today's world. So right now, I'm working on becoming, and not only just in my church, the Black church, I'm implementing and adding everything that I can to bring the Black church back, even the Black people. But I've invited all the people. So instead of the words Black church, it's called the Omni, which stands for all. So that's where I'm at right now. All. With some exclusions. Yes, sometimes you do got to keep people away from you. Yeah, that togetherness sometimes don't work for everybody. Sometimes like a large organization in a high scale, on a high end that I don't have space anymore for a lower end that I've walked out of. Once you walk out of the low end, and you keep going and you say, well, I'm going to go back to the low end and see what we need. I'm not going backwards to no low end and standing there. No, I'm going on a higher elevation, and I'm taking everything with me that was from the low end with hopes of bringing it to a higher end. That's what we're doing. And again, we're not ending anything. We're not standing here like we finished. We still going. We're still going here. And I'm going to keep going. Yes, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep coming, as they say it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep being there. I'm gonna at least answer the call. But I'm gonna be a resource to the resource unless I choose to share my resources. For now, anybody that reaches out to me in the year of 2026 for any resources, I'm sending you to a resource. And let's hope for God that that resource is resourceful, as they say that they are, because that's what I'm going to do. All standing businesses that are services, not your little t-shirt businesses, not them. I'm talking about services, you nonprofits. I'm sending everybody to you, because you're going to give up them hot dogs and cookouts and start servicing your community, because I'm not giving you none of mine until I see you do it. No, until I see it done, I'm not going to do it. So it's been heard that, yes, people have reached out to Dr. Glenn. And yes, there's a couple of them that didn't get what they needed out of me because they didn't approach me properly. And yes, I'm still going to receive and give what I get. So if you approach me disrespect, I'm going to give you that. So let's say I'm on Kelker Street, for instance, and you come to me about something, and I tell you, okay, I got this. You go behind me and go to the other guy, and he tell you something else. Then you think you're going to come back to me, and I done told you. I'm going to tell you now, I'm the one handling it. But if you decide to go that way, he's not going to fuck with you without me there. So you try me anyway. Yeah, I'm going to cuss you out and get rid of you. Matter of fact, get off the property, because that's how I do business. Once I said the business is in my hand and I got it, and let's say you think you're going over top of me because you want a little bit more. No, you don't. My supervisor don't want to be bothered with you. They're going to send you right back to me. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you the exit. You're getting out now. Oh, come on, Minister Glenn. No, I'm not mean. I've been the same energetic woman that I have been my whole life. This is the same me, right? I've been like this my whole life. The most you get out of me is this. But this been me. Now, who you go and tell and what you think they're going to be able to do is two different things. So yes, a person might get a character out of me because of the way that they presented themselves to me. And if you're getting that from me, it's hard for me to not give you anything else because I don't really have no other vacancies to give nobody. So that's what we're working with me now. And I'm being prayed on by my pastors because, yes, there's California that I have a place at. There's Georgia. There's, of course, Florida. Uh-huh. And then there's Texas. So I have these 4 general locations that I have one attachment to that take me to these different locations. And I'm not taking nobody's personality that's unwithered like a rooted plant on dry land. Meaning you haven't watered your own flowers, so you don't look bright enough to be thinking that I'm going to deal with you. Young man, there's a young man today wants to be a rapper. I'm not no producer. All I do is take you to the A&R. If you don't have your own structure, what can I do for you? So little things. Think about it, what you reach out to me for, and you're going to get that answer from me. If you reach out to me stupidly, I'm going to treat you like a stupid person. Now, if you talk to me like you're teachable, what I mean by stupid is you come up to me and ask me about me helping you with what, and you know I got my, then you start telling me about all these different things that don't have nothing to do with me. Soon as you get off a topic, if it doesn't apply to me, yes, I tend to cut you down because you got to be talking to me about me. I don't want to hear about what nobody else has and how they did it. I don't give a fuck about none of that when it comes to my business. The minister turns into herself when you start playing with her. So yes, you're going to get me every Sunday standing up there on the podium, on my own podium. Notice it's in my own stuff. So don't nobody have to worry about asking me to stop talking like that, being like that. I'm going to be myself. And if you don't know how to be your actual adult self, somebody still got to tell you how to be your adult self. Please stay where you are. There's not nothing here for no man or woman that still needs to be potty trained. Potty mouth trained, potty ass trained, any training. You can't come here. You have to be completely qualified to stand with the queen, period. And that's what we doing now. Oh, Minister Glenn, you're so mean. You're this, you're that. And guess what? Everybody in my congregation appreciates me for who I am. And every now and then my kids look for that person that I was. So sometimes I do have to go there. Yes. Because they do tap on you when you're the minister. I'm over here. I lost this. No. You're going to have to go to the people you have faith in. Because I'm going to send you there. I'm going to send you not only to, I don't send nobody to the help office no more to get on their nerves. Once I see that you talking to me now, that tells me that you already been to the help office and already burnt your bridges over there with Jill and them. So now you're in front of me thinking, oh, Lisa, the church, she going to give me, I ain't going to give you shit. I'm going to give you a scripture to read. I'm going to show you where to buy my book at so you can feed your spirit with the fruits of the spirit. And I'm going to continue to pray on behalf of those that want me to pray for them. And that's that. And congratulations to me. Thank you. Like my family said, I ain't bragging. I got every bragging right because I've successfully been through the fire. That's why the fire and ice side of me is now shifted to the ice. That's where we're at now in my growth. So happy First Friday. Tune into my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook Live. I'm not really interested in TikTok, but moving forward, I may just go ahead and go on TikTok because I do have a TikTok shop, which is separated from my personal TikTok account. So yes, you're able to go on TikTok and purchase the Body Me products there. So yes, I have been approved to be a TikTok store. Yes. Now, that's it. I'm going to hang up my live and I'm going to go back and look at my live and make sure that it reached all 3 platforms. And if it has, so we'll be recording live for Sexy Saturday, of course, during my lives, anywhere from 2 to 7. Ain't nothing open after 2 but legs. So join the queen who's have shut all kitchen buffets and has opened the minds, hearts, and spirits of the community to wake up with me and rise above poverty together. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Sexy Saturday. See you. It's been a wonderful first Freedom Friday of 2026. See you for Sexy Saturday. Have a great day. Mwah.